touch that. Don't ever touch that. That's not nice. What do you have?
What are you doing reaching at the cop like that? Look, I guarantee you this. This is going to be one crazy reaction video right here. Y'all already know how this goes.
First of all, call my lawyer.
Call him outside.
Okay, so what reason
Because you are
sitting at a bar at a restaurant that you have
the right to refuse service.
and so that's
And they're requesting to refuse service. So,
really for a drink that I never touched.
I really can't even understand what them two were trying to say at this point yet. You know, all we know so far is that this is probably gonna be a bar removal or something.
do you want to know?
You're so
Okay, alright, time to go.
Oh,
Is he got all caught up on his family?
Alright.
I'm walking up with you. I'm just letting you know.
maybe he had a little bit too much to drink inside that bar, you know.
You
Uh-oh.
have no idea what family you're fucking with.
Ask if I care.
That's a
And like that cop want to smell his breath. Come on, man.
assault.
I step on
No,
your
you,
foot.
that's assault.
Let's go.
No, that's
What?
not.
That's assault.
No, it's not assault.
Why not?
State of Florida, that's not assault.
That's it is
Boy, I thought, wait, what?
assault
It's
because
not
it's the
assault.
state of Florida.
He got mad that someone stepped on his foot. Hold up here.
Yes,
Let's see
that's
how that went. Hold on. Let's see it. Just get it on foot.
That's assault.
I step on
No,
your
you.
foot.
That's assault.
Let's go.
No, that's not assault.
That's assault.
No,
He was the one walking all close next to that cop. You know what the heck?
it's not assault.
Oh, that
Why
is
not?
crazy.
State of Florida, that's not assault.
That's it is assault
It's
because
not
it's the
assault.
state of Florida.
Man,
You
you
need to
got
walk
to
out.
be
That's
kidding me.
assault.
That's not assault either.
What did I do?
To try to argue something like that, bro.
How are you getting home?
Okay, go ahead and call your Uber.
Oh, so now it's okay for me just to f off?
Yeah, they want refuse service to you, man. They have a right to do that. They have a right to do that.
Yeah, they have a right to be
Uh-oh.
as soon as my lawyer.
Well, one thing I always notice about drunk people is that some people that get drunk, you know, they get real argumentative and confrontational with people. And, you know, we kind of seeing that in this one so far, you know, arguing back and forth with a cop. You know, it's probably not something a sober person would do. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fine. You can settle that in court.
So
But
I'm gonna wait till my lawyer shows up.
Oh,
you're not going to wait on the
Okay,
property.
I'm gonna wait right here till my lawyer shows up.
what? I thought he was waiting on an Uber, but now he's talking about he's waiting for his lawyer to show up. What is lawyer gonna do? Because I mean, he got kicked out of that place for some reason, you know.
And then what are you gonna do?
What's your lawyer going to do about this today? That's a simple
Oh boy, man. You know he's ticking up, man.
You have no idea who I am.
Okay, well, I can.
I'm just back in town.
I don't-
I'm Russ.
He's acting like he's the cop's boss, bro. He is acting like he is that cop's boss.
Flats private chef. I am
I do.
Journey's
Listen,
private chef.
I get off in 20 minutes. I'm not
then
going
Whoa.
leave.
We're not leaving.
Then bye.
Your lawyer's not going to do
20
anything.
minutes.
They want you gone.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh boy, you know that. I mean, he's probably escalating the situation with the cops, and I don't even know, you know, that kind of stuff like that because I'm just a regular civilian. I was never no cop or lawyer or anything like that. So looking at it from my point of view, he is escalating the situation, going back and forth with the cop and kind of antagonizing him by going by and stuff like that, bro. Like,
You're,
Call your Uber. You
Right
said,
here.
you
Right
said-
here.
Call your
20
lawyer.
minutes.
Call your lawyer.
20 minutes.
Call your Uber.
You have no idea who my family
I
is.
don't care who your family is.
That's your problem. You
It does,
should.
It does
It
not
doesn't
matter
bother
who
me.
your
Oh, it
family is.
doesn't? No. The family can charge.
well, how would the cop even know who his family is to even care about who his family is? Like, you get what I'm saying? It don't make no kind of sense at all. That's just the alcohol probably talking through his mouth. You get what I'm saying?
The build this entire town
You should. Here.
And
Call
just
your
get
Uber.
an
Right.
Uber and go home. And then you can
I'm
deal with
not.
the civil
No.
situation later.
I'm not. No.
It's, what does he mean that he's not gonna call the Uber? Because at the same time, if he don't call the Uber, is he saying that he's just gonna walk on? Because for one, he definitely can't get in his car and drive, and that would be, you know, dangerous. And plus, he would probably be arrested and stuff like that.
So what's your plan?
I'm gonna stand here until my lawyer shows up, and then we're gonna fix this town because you cops are dogs.
Sorry you feel that way.
Look at you.
Listen,
Sorry you feel that way.
Oh no, he's talking about look at you. What is he even talking about, bro? That's kind of wrong to say to anybody like that. You know, it's kind of wrong to treat anybody that way. Like you gotta, you gotta be a little bit more respectful than that, bro. I mean, come on now.
you're a little too intoxicated to leave here by yourself.
Yeah, I've been
so you're
drinking.
gonna get a ride home, or we're not gonna leave you here. Those are your two options.
So the fact that Uber's arriving,
Okay, so you have an Uber coming.
did
Yeah.
I not say that?
Well, that's why I'm trying to confirm it.
I don't care about you. You're
Okay, that's so.
this guy right.
Oh, he just keeps on wanting to argue with the male cop. He don't even want to talk to the female cop, it seems like. Bro, that's crazy. Like he's gonna dig his heels in. You know what I mean? He's gonna eventually probably get in trouble for something that he does right in this situation right here. You see how he's already escalating it? I mean, bro.
Right here,
Nice, man.
I'm gonna ruin your life.
Oh
Okay.
my
You know
goodness.
that?
All right.
How about it?
Yeah.
We'll get your
So
Uber.
make sure
Uber on the
your
way.
Uber's on their way.
Like, why would he be so mad at the cop for going, you know, basically getting him out the bar, not taking him out, but telling him that he needs to leave because they wanted him to where that he would say something like he's gonna ruin the cop's life and everything like that. That's kind of a real weird thing to say, and it's kind of crazy, stupid, you know, like, come on, man, you really gotta be smarter than that whenever you dealing with law enforcement. You gotta be smarter than that whenever you talking to family or friends. You get what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man.
I will absolutely ruin your life. You don't understand. Kelly, Bonus, those three stairs.
And at the same time, you don't never know whenever it come to a short person and then a tall person. Now that short person might have something against that tall person for being tall. He might be like, oh, hell no. You know, and something wrong with that. You know, something wrong with that situation. And he wanna keep on arguing back and forth with that person because that's the person out the crowd that he chose just because he's taller than him. You get what I'm saying?
Scenarios will ruin you. And I'm the.
All right, nice to meet you.
Oh, boy, he don't think too highly of himself for one. That's for sure. I mean, did he just say I'm the man? What, like what, bro?
Hi, Felicia.
Alright, get your Uber.
All right,
You
then go
step
ahead.
off. You don't even know.
Go ahead. Bye, Felicia.
You just realized.
Bye.
Boy, if his finger get a little closer to that cop face, boy, he's gonna regret. He's gonna regret putting his finger in that cop face if he gets a little bit closer. Boy, especially if he accidentally touches the cop's nose with his finger, bro.
Bye, Felicia.
No, he just realized that I'm the.
Come on, man. Get
no.
your Uber.
I mean, and they being super cool with him. They laughing at him and everything because they know that he's just drunk talking probably, you know. But at the same time, he might be showing his true colors, so you don't never know.
Uber on your way.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, so we don't gotta take
That's
you for a
definitely
marksman
what
act.
you want, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I want your Uber to get here so we don't have to take you for a marksman act because you're too
I have to pay
intoxicated.
for that tab.
You already paid for it.
What? Woo.
Just because I have my card does not mean I paid for it.
They said you paid for it. We don't want your money.
That's
We don't want your money.
a terrible decision.
Right back there.
Just so you know.
Oh, and you know probably why they don't want him in the bar is probably because whenever he was in the bar, maybe he was being a little crazy with the bartender or being crazy with the people that was in the bar itself. You know what I mean? You don't never know how somebody like that is gonna act in the middle of a place like that. So So, sometimes the place feels better if they just get them to leave. You know what I mean?
Edward, remember that name.
I'll write it.
You should.
Talking to Alpha 213, status check.
Because
Is that your name?
me and the Bodas,
10-4.
we're gonna kill you.
Whoa. Oh, that right there. You see, if that wasn't, but that cop could take that two different ways. He could take that as that's just the drunkenness talking, or he could take that as a threat to a law enforcement officer, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Who would say such a thing to a law enforcement officer? You gotta be real smarter than that. I mean, you ought to know that your words might have consequences whenever they come out your mouth. You get what I'm saying? Like, see, I wasn't expecting him to say anything like that. Like say anything. I thought that he was just trying to, downgrade the cop to try to make himself seem better. But I didn't think that he would actually say a threat or anything like that. Like, that is really crazy. You never ever want to do such a thing like that to a law enforcement officer or anybody of that matter. Not on text, not in person. You don't want to do such a thing. If you don't like somebody and you really hate that person and everything like that, I mean, you shouldn't have no hate for nobody like that. But at the same time, if you really don't like the person, man, you just stay away from them. Don't talk to them. If you talk to the person that you really don't like, they just gonna think that you really do like them. You get what I'm saying? Because why would you even keep talking to them or even care about what they think? You see what I'm saying? You should just leave the situation alone.
Excuse me? That is assault.
Metaphorically. Sorry.
Get your
Metaphorically.
Uber on the way before you end up in custody.
Okay, please get your Uber. Everyone wants to go home tonight, right? Everyone wants to go home. We don't mean to make this a big deal.
I'll go home.
So why don't you get an Uber? Why don't you get your Uber and go?
Could you imagine? Could you just imagine? Whenever he put them sunglasses right next to that cop face, if the end of the little thing that go behind your ear touch the cop in the face, bruh. Oh man.
Oh, please.
Me.
Yes.
He needs cuffs.
See, all this dude had to do was call a Uber, or call a family member, or to go pick him up and bring him wherever he got to go. And later on, whenever he was sober, possibly go pick up his car wherever he parked at, But, I mean, at this point, watching this, he is just seriously escalating the situation, you see.
Go and get your Uber. Go order your Uber and go home and get some sleep. Please and thank you. I'm asking
I
you
just
very
came back
nicely.
to town.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
I'm the of the voted scenario.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
Then
get an
you
Uber
should
and
do
go
your
home.
homework. Homework. Do it.
I don't want to.
Oh, he don't understand why the woman don't want. I don't understand that one.
He
Get your
knows
Uber.
it.
No, I don't. Get your Uber on the
He doesn't. You know it.
Oh,
I'm waiting for
See, look at him.
it's not a disorderly offense. But there's
Right here.
Uber here?
oh no.
I'll call
Oh no.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I thought that he was taking out his phone to record the cops. I thought that's what he was about to do, but no, he's calling the Uber.
Just because I'll find you. We'll figure this out.
I know
Okay,
where I
go
work.
ahead. Go ahead and get
Not
your
you.
Uber.
You're not a part of this. You know where
I
work.
absolutely am. Please get your Uber and go home.
Call your Uber.
Oh,
You call him. Why not?
I don't touch other people's phones.
Oh, you really?
Please get
Oh,
your
you don't
Uber.
touch other people's phones?
Please get your Uber and
Yes,
go
sir.
home.
Joe.
man, you gotta be kidding me. He is just standing there and still just arguing with the cops. Bro, I was not expecting this. I thought for sure whenever he took out his phone and said that he was calling the Uber that this situation was going to be over with.
Please get your Uber and go home. Thank you.
Joe. Don't touch other people's phones.
I don't.
Why not?
Just don't. Just get your Uber and go home, please.
You should start asking questions to your left.
Okay, get an Uber and go home, please.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go.
Thank you.
Oh. See what I mean about a drunk person that's being real argumentative and you know, confrontational and everything. See how they get? Well, some people they get like that. Not all people get like that, because I seen people already that were calm and everything like that. But most of the time they get real argumentative.
Yeah.
But you should start
Okay.
looking to your left.
Get an Uber and go home, please. Thank you.
Joe. This is Flyer County.
And he might have been walking away like that, you know, trying to act like he's getting an Uber, and really he's just going up in his car and trying to go home. So the cops really have to watch him and everything, you know.
Man.
Sir, please get an Uber and go home. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look to your left.
I appreciate it. Thank you very
Look
much.
to your left.
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying.
Get an Uber.
That
Get an Uber.
Man, I don't know. I don't understand what he just keeps on doing, being confrontational like that.
Okay.
Right here, Robert.
Okay.
What? Did he just tell that cop or something?
How long is it?
For your Uber.
What do you matter?
You telling me that whole time he was on the phone, he wasn't even calling the Uber? Why would he tell him how long it's going to take for an Uber? Come on.
It's not matter, because it doesn't matter to you. I ordered a cop to come here,
You ordered a cop?
and you're the one that arrived.
Oh, man, that would be one of the... Yep, that'd be a bad mistake if he got a cop to go over there for the cops. You know, I think that people get in trouble for that kind of stuff. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah.
And you're the piece of shit that arrived.
Okay.
Both.
You have no idea who he is.
I know exactly who he is.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, well then.
You would think by now that he would start being like a little bit more sober or something, you know, to where he knows what he's saying and stuff.
You're a shitty cop.
I'm sorry you feel that
Because
way.
he's a piece of
But, so your Uber's on the way. Correct?
Stop.
Is your...
You
Is your
stop coming close to me.
okay, is your Uber...
Oh boy, like I said earlier, if he accidentally touched that cop in the face with his finger, boy, we probably gonna see some crazy stuff on here, boy.
Stop.
Is your
You're
Uber
allowed to.
Okay, is your Uber on the way?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. It's whatever.
Ride requested.
Everybody passing must be like, oh, what's going on right there? You know, everybody passing in their car and walking around and everything, they must be like, oh, what kind of situation that is? You know, that's some drama there, partner.
Locating your driver. Okay. Listen, man, I just want everyone to get home safely.
I want that too.
Yeah.
But that cop right there, that's a bad cop. I
I'm
don't
sorry you
care
feel
how-
that way.
No.
Okay.
This is.
Oh, no, he's straight up telling that cop to her face, no, over and over again.
20 years of knowledge,
Okay.
and that's a bad cop.
20 years of knowledge and what?
But I don't think we seen that cop do anything wrong in this video. I'll tell you that one. You know what I mean? Did anybody else see him do anything? I for sure missed it if he did. I'll tell you that one. Because the whole time it seemed like that dude was being more confrontational and argumentative the whole time with the cops. You know what I mean? The cops were just trying to be nice to him, telling him to argue, not telling him to argue, but telling him to order Uber and stuff like that so he could go home safely and everything. But man,
lived here. I grew up here.
Oh, yeah?
I was the first person that won a state championship here.
Was he the first person also off of Christopher Columbus's boat whenever he first saw land? Huh? Is that another thing?
In hockey. Yeah.
In Florida?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm awesome. And that cop is a bad cop.
Again?
Please.
Ooh, this is crazy right here. This is really crazy.
I'm sorry you...
Please.
The guy just drove by in a map.
I didn't even know that they had such a thing as hockey in Florida. What? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't know hockey was that big.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they know me because you're a bad cop.
Okay, all right. Please stop insulting my friend. He's not saying anything to you anymore. Okay? He's not saying anything.
He should not.
Okay, he's not saying
Because
anything to you anymore. Please stop
I
insulting
swear
my
to
friend.
God, please, he's a bad person.
Okay.
I swear.
Oh, he's still doing it, right? Man, you gotta be kidding me. You know, she was just asking real nice for him just to stop doing that, and yet he just keeps on doing it.
Okay, let's see if your Uber, if they located a driver for you.
Look, you can touch it. I don't care. Here.
Well, I don't want to pick it off the floor.
Boy, imagine if she stepped on that phone and broke it, boy. Boy, then he'd be real mad. You think he was mad about them stepping on his shoe on an accident? Imagine if she'd take his phone and stomp on it and break the screen. Go, he'd be furious.
I'm not allowed to whatever. That cop is a bad cop.
Talk to the captain.
You're a piece of.
Okay, hey.
Oh, he going right up in that cop face, huh? Oh no, buddy. Boy, they probably not gonna be putting up with that one.
So,
Hold up here.
all right.
I will murder you.
Oh, if he put his fingers a little bit closer to that cop nose, bro.
Okay, if you do that one more time, okay, I'm asking you very
I will
nicely.
end you. You know.
You gotta be able to make smarter decisions than that. I mean, you should never be getting that intoxicated to where you would do anything like that in the first place, bro. Like, dang, man, you gotta be kidding me.
One more time.
You know me.
I don't know you. One more time.
Ooh, that cop done had enough. He done already told him one more time, bro. Know what that mean, huh? That means, you know, you might have consequences for your actions if you keep on making them actions. So that's why you stop making them actions. But, I mean, you shouldn't even need consequences for your actions to make you stop doing a bad action. You get what I'm saying? You should be able to stop doing a bad action even though you might not have consequences for your action. Get what I'm saying?
You have 3 minutes until your Uber gets here, so please stop.
He doesn't know me. You are. And I will.
Boop.
Find out.
Oh no, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it right there. Where we just look, you see his lips poking out, bro. They about to, man, bro. They about to show him who the boss is of the whole situation. Oh snap, boy! He bumped that cop chest, boy. His chest bumped that cop chest.
All right, okay, hey.
Hold up, yeah.
So you can touch.
All right, look, your Uber is 3
Boy,
minutes.
look at that truck. Look at that blue truck staring at him. They're like,
Wait.
oh,
Garbage.
Please stop.
boy, that's
Garbage.
Hey,
crazy.
hey, look at me, please. Focus on me. Look at me. Your Uber is 3 minutes away. Everyone wants to go home, right?
No, I don't.
You don't want to go home?
No,
Why?
I want
Okay,
him
let's not
to
do
go to
that.
jail.
Why does he need to go to jail?
He don't want to go home, bro. That's really nuts. I mean, that is crazy. You know, he got what, less than a minute or something where his Uber get there, and he don't even want to go home, bro. He just wants to argue with the cop. Something wrong with that situation.
Let's
He
not.
insinuated every single bit of violence. You are garbage.
You have 3 minutes till your Uber gets here, right?
You are a piece of.
Hey, how do you turn your phone back on?
You can't
I
talk to
know.
it.
I know.
And you can't even.
Hey, can you look at your phone one more time for me, please?
I don't give a about it.
Oh, he don't even care about his phone. He just tossing items onto the ground, littering.
That guy's a piece of.
Pick up
One
your
more
phone and
chance?
just be quiet and see.
Okay.
Oh, one more. Oh, you're gonna give.
Pick up your phone.
Oh boy. Oh boy, he about to find out.
You're gonna give
Yes,
me
I'll give you
one more chance.
Pick up.
What? Who else you think he's gonna give one more chance to? See anybody else arguing with the police over there? I don't. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. What do you think gonna happen? Well, what he think he giving the cop one more time? I mean, come on.
You're going to jail.
That's nice.
Oh,
Have you seen the whole
I said
thing?
you're okay with it.
Yeah, but have you seen the whole thing?
No, I just drove up right now, saw him pushing you guys.
Okay.
oh
Are you
boy.
willing to write a statement because of that? Okay.
You took care of my daughter.
Okay.
We live in the
That dude is back up in that cop face. You gotta be kidding me. Hold up here.
Really not trying to do
Oh, look how he is. Oh, he was the perfect way just now.
Behind your back.
I will.
Boy. See why you don't do stuff like that? That is the reason why you don't ever want to put yourself in that type of situation, partner.